Germiston. It was established in the early days of the gold rush when two prospectors, John Jack from the farm of Germiston near Glasgow and August Simmer from Visser in Germany, struck pay dirt on the farm of Ilansfontein. Germiston lies in the heart of the Rand goldfields and was founded in 1886 after the local discovery of gold. It officially became a town in 1903 and a city in 1950. It is part of one of South Africa's most heavily industrialized areas. Germiston is a place of paradox. We're sentimental about churches, grocery stores, and South African restaurants. But when it comes to new franchises, businesses, and ideas, we're ruthless. It takes a lot to survive in Germiston. It's not a space of luxury, but rather necessity. As unassuming as Germiston may be, it is essential to the sustainability of Gauteng. It also holds an essential place in South Africa's history and future. So this is where it all started. Mining is what made this city happen. And here we are in the hustle and bustle of the town. I just picked one of the quieter main roads, so this is quiet compared to the rest of the main roads, because everything is busy. And quite frankly, I don't feel too safe. Down there is Cashette Road, the road that I grew up on. It intersects with the main road down Germiston. This is called Weber. And everything in Germiston connects through Weber. You can get onto the N17 highway from Weber. You can get straight into CBD from Weber. Weber is the lifeblood of Lambton, Germiston, which is where I grew up. But to me, I didn't see the differences between Lambton, Germiston and the rest of Germiston. Germiston Stadium. This is where all the nearby schools would meet for inter-high events. As you can see, today is a sports day. And we've got a bunch of schools here testing out inside the field there. This has been known as a training venue for teams such as Bafana and the Lions, St. Catherine's Convent, Germiston. It was established in 1908 and was the first covenant to open in the East Rand. This school caters from grades 000 to grade 12. It's gone through a lot of changes since I've been here. In 2009 was my year of graduation. Germiston is home to one of the largest railway junctions of South Africa and has a substantial railway repair shops. Crossing the railway, unlike these pedestrian bridges, was never safe, and for that reason I had to drive and park here. Many people have interrupted that I know, including myself. Here we are at Rand Airport. At one time, this airport was one of the busiest in Africa and the Southern Hemisphere. Today it caters largely for light aircraft and flying schools, but it also is home to one of the better and more successful restaurants in Germiston, Harvard Cafe. Whether it's for a sundown or a good meal, you can watch the flight school trainees landing and taking off. The airport is super busy in terms of private, and despite losing its international status in 1999, it's still going strong. Germiston is home to the SAA Museum. As a result of this, two of the earlier Boeing 747 jumbo aircraft used by SAA now reside here on a permanent display basis. Victoria Lake, also known as Germiston Lake more commonly. This went through a beautiful revamp, because as you can see we're in a gated area, and this reopened in 2013. The Victoria Lake Club, which is on the other side there, the club is home to some of the best canoeists and rowing crews in the country, including the 20-time South African school champion St. Benedict's College. This lake is very popular on the weekends. We're now staying in Lake Club, which is the tallest building in Germiston right over there. It would be very calming to look over the water on a Sunday and see it bustling with all the action. Six Lake Club apartments. This is where I used to live. It's a 16-story tower, and I'd stay on the 15th. Rand Refinery. This is the largest integrated single-site precious metal refining and smelting complex in the world. It was established in 1920 to refine gold within southern Africa, which until that time had been refined in London. Since its inception, it has refined nearly 50,000 tons of gold. This represents about 30% of all the gold mined in the world since antiquity.